Go ahead.
You started?
No.
I was gonna say.
No. I didn't start at all. You nervous though?
Why nervous, fam? We're gonna get it locked up, bro. What is this, an investigation interview?
It's an interrogation, nigga.
Interrogation, bro.
Put you on the spot right now. I wanna know who you are.
Bang.
Where you come from, nigga?
Pop shit, talking.
What hood you from, nigga?
What hood you at? P hood. 519.
519? That's what you said?
Yes.
Say a word.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Omar, what do we rep, fam?
Yo, what do you rep, Omar? Kitchener?
The Gaza.
The Gaza, that's what you guys call it? Fucking more like the gutter.
Gaza.
How much toll did you put in there?
Huh?
How much toll did you put in there?
Not too much.
Not too much?
Just like it to hit the throw, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So when you listen to podcasts, what's something that you always look forward to a lot? Just a nigga entertaining you, huh?
Yep. Shit's gotta be funny, sad.
Sad?
Savage. Everything.
Everything, huh? All the emotions, huh? Don't worry, bro. I'll deliver a special interview. I'm gonna talk about your upbringing. I'm gonna talk about where you're from. Goals and aspirations.
Try to work with you. I'll tell you as much as I can tell you.
How you became to become at peace with yourself, because you're talking about how you're at peace.
Yes,
what brought you to peace?
Life, fam.
Yeah?
Yeah, dog. Yeah,
shit.
Well, where's this guy?
I don't know. I think he was probably going for a bogey.
Huh?
He went for a bogey.
Nah, he's gonna leave that open.
Yeah.
Bro, he smoked one in here. He didn't.
We're bogeying in here, huh? Yo.
What is that, your hard drive? Imagine somebody can just keep robbing that and selling it without any like men's will eat that all day. If the iCloud didn't exist,
yeah,
that'd be the biggest stain, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, everybody be getting stained left. If you only need to stain like one man a week, you're good, bro. You know, if you want to be modest,
get greedy though.
Yeah, but if you want to be good, you know, you just want to eat.
Nah, if I really want to eat, I'll definitely be, you know, I'll be happy with what I get and how I get it.
But they know that, so they put the iCloud.
But also, bro, Apple knows the value of its fucking products, bro. Like, products are worth $1,000 each. So
fucking watch got a freaking tracker and shit on it. What the fuck,
yo,
bro?
You didn't connect it to anything, huh? Oh yeah, because you didn't get it.
Huh? I don't even care, bro. I found it, bro. What's the man gonna say?
Okay.
Come look take it, bro.
No way.
I actually found it, bro. Men don't believe I found it, eh? What the fuck, bro? I found it, bro.
Cause, bro,
I was at the whoever. If they hear this shit, come get it, bro. I was at the Shoppers. What's that plaza right there called? The one with the fucking basics and no here, Heron Gate.
Heron Gate, yeah.
Yeah, fam. I'm not from here, you know. I found it there, bro. I was getting food and I'm just like, fuck, shit. Is this a setup? Is this a prank, bro? So I just picked it up, bro. Right there, bro.
I feel that.
But I knew, bro. I knew it was too good to be true. Like,
once you picked it up, you're like, oh, this.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, come on, bro. This shit can be locked, dead, something.
But you know, it's a souvenir. Why not bring it back home?
Bro, if I find some Indians back home,
hack that shit and just put it out.
Some of those hackers, bro, what? Just send me like $10.
Damn.
Bro, they can do that, bro. iPhones, everything. They'll unlock that shit. But certain things, certain times.
Man, they're good at it too, fam. Hacking's like eating.
I knew a guy that knew, like I didn't know him like that, but you knew what he does and shit. The man is so good, he hacked a bank one time. The small little branch banks and shit.
Like he hacked like accounts?
He got in. He didn't take no. He didn't take no money. It's too hot.
No way. So what? But the fact he was able to hack into the system. You know?
Like he could have done it, bro.
Yeah.
You know, he's one of those nerds, fan, like masters and whatever, PhD and that shit. Computer science, bro. You know that.
That's
shit.
crazy. So what? He showed you the process, or he just told you?
No. Men's just know. Like he said it, but like we're there chilling. You know, my boy told me, yo, this guy did this, And the way you look at the guy, you know this guy can do this shit.
Right. You can tell this nigga's with the shits, you know. Fuck it.
Big chubby guy, bro. Glasses, bro.
All he does, he spends his hours at home.
Bro. You know that's how they get big like that, bro.
Yeah, I see you looking. It's looking like you wanna own it. I flip it first and I smoke it. I roll it up and now I'm high as fuck like Jordan.
Alright, what up? Welcome back. You're tuning into the Urban Legend Podcast. Your host Jojo. Here with a special guest. The homie. The one. The only. Mo.
It's an urban legend.
What up, dog?
Chill,
How you doing, G?
Cool.
You blessed?
Of course.
You enjoying today?
Yeah, bro.
You trying to enjoy today?
Trying to stay alive. No. Yeah, bro. Everything blessed.
Yeah. When I came in, I saw you doing you're looking over your schedule for next semester. It's looking blessed or what?
Yeah, fam. No,
Yeah.
it's not looking blessed, bro.
You're about to getting ready or what?
Nah, bro. Don't bring that shit up right now, bro. We ain't talking about school, bro. We're on our 2-week holiday, bro. Fuck this shit, yo. You know how much times I
Nah, I feel that, bro. Once you're out of school for the break, you don't even want to talk about school for a bit. I feel
you know what I mean? But yo, you also don't know what the fuck to do, bro.
My nigga, I'm not gonna lie. The first time, as soon as I got out my last exam, I come out and I'm stressing. And I'm like, yo, why the fuck am I stressing? You know?
Yeah.
And I'm realizing, yo, like I feel like my body wants to do some schoolwork right now. You know, like I was trying to get in the habit of doing schoolwork again. You know? And I was like, no, my nigga, don't stress. Get into the, get into the break mood. You know, relax.
Cause you're so like you're constantly thinking about what you gotta do next. Fuck, I gotta finish this. Fuck, I got work. So when you don't got that shit, your brain's like, yo, what the fuck you doing?
I feel that.
Why you being lazy, you know? Why you skipping school, but you don't got it, but your brain's like, you know, so it fucks your mood up. What I'm saying, you know? You get like, you get just. And then when the school starts again, your mood is now like at the break mood, right? Where you don't give a fuck about shit.
Right.
So you start like the first 2 weeks, you don't give a fuck.
You're slacking. You're just like, yo, fuck school. I don't want to be here.
I'm going to Cuba.
No way.
On like January 2nd week of school or some shit. You know?
Why?
I don't know, but my boys wanted to go, fam. The man dragged me to go. He's like, yo, bring your passport.
My nigga, you're going back to school and you're telling me.
Swear to God, he paid for it, fam. He's like, bring your passport.
Say a word.
I'm like, what the fuck was going on, bro? We go to the place where they book the vacation packages and shit. And with like 3 other heads with us. So it's gonna be like 4 heads. I've never been, you know? No Caribbean places I've never been. I've been Middle East everywhere. Beaches and shit in the Caribbean, it's gonna be lit, dog. I don't give a fuck if it's Cuba or not, bro.
You getting ready to
I
have
know
a good time
people
with the
dissing
niggas,
Cuba because, you know, it's all good.
Wait, why niggas dissing Cuba, bro? I've never been to Cuba.
No, some parts in Cuba are lit.
Right.
But some parts, fam. But no, we good, bro. We staying, well, like, bro, like 5-star hotel. Cause yo, we're gonna go on the 17th or some shit of this month. But the weather was hectic, bro. Rain 4 or 5 days straight. And I know it's shorty there right now. And like her background pictures are cloudy as fuck, fam, you know? She's so mad, bro.
Damn, she's already telling you the weather over
no,
there.
she's trying to make it look like she's having time of her life,
Yeah.
bro. But it's fucking the big ass cloud.
Yeah.
And yo, I know they're serious when it drops, bro.
I feel that.
Heavy.
You ready to go on a cute trip or what?
Yeah, bro. So, bro, I travel all the time, bro.
That's good, bro. What's like your favorite place you've been so far?
Shit. Like beautiful wise or just
beautiful, like
because that's different.
The
Because some
atmosphere,
places are so beautiful, but you know it's like some other shit's missing too. But some places have it all, but they don't really got all the beauty and shit. You know.
I'm talking about environment wise. I guess like when you go over there, you just feel you feel at peace.
Like on some religious shit, bro. When I went to Saudi Arabia, when I went to like Mecca and Medina and stuff. Like the 2 holiest places for like my religion, fam, on earth, like those, and there's other places too, but those are like 2 main ones, right? That was peace, bro. That's where I felt peace, like real shit. It's weird to explain, fam, you know. But like whereas like I'm living life, gang, you know, sick turn ups and whatever. Not turn ups, but like you know, it's like Bahrain. It's like a little island. Between Saudi Arabia and like fucking what's the other, I don't even know the other country, bro. Qatar, Kuwait, all them there. And this island, fam, basically, bro, the Saudis, cause everything's banned in there, right? The alcohol, the fucking, the shorties, everything, like doing that shit, right? Clubs, whatever. Now they're trying to like make it more modern, whatever. So, anyways, they cross over the bridge and they go turn the fuck up over there, fam. And it's like next level shit.
Yeah, it's good time.
It's all about, you know, smashing and shit, fam. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I never did that shit, though, of course.
But you hear stories about people going
I've
over there.
I've been there and shit, but I never did that shit, bro, you know?
You seen it live in action.
Can't get caught slipping. I'm with my family, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck, fam?
But do your family members know what's going on over there, too?
Of course,
Yeah?
bro, fam, when you get the hotel, bro, some hotels come with a menu of what shorties you want.
Damn.
Like, intense shit, bro. I'm not even fucking with you, bro.
Because they know, man, it's about to be a crazy, crazy time.
It's mad, fam.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's like Filipinos, Indians. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if that's just trafficking or not, but that shit could be a whole another level. Like, underground shit.
The devil's trying to trap you,
but yo,
bro.
fam, from every story I heard, it's like apparently like it's a normal thing there. So I don't know.
Okay. But yeah, you're talking about how you're at peace, man. Is that a place that you feel like definitely at peace with yourself when you go there?
I haven't been there for like 2-3 years
Yeah.
to where Mecca, Medina. Yeah, I haven't been there in a minute, bro. But like that's where I felt peace.
Yeah.
Before that, I was like, that's, you know what I'm saying, how I am now? Remember how I was telling you I was...
Yeah.
So, that's what changed it.
Mm.
It's like I wanted to change, and then... It's crazy to even go there, bro. Like, in my religion, bro, like, it's crazy to even get there.
Do you feel like when you go to those places, you're a different person?
Yo, bro, you go to those places, you can't bullshit yourself.
Yeah.
Like, yo, bro, if you really believe in what you're doing right now, like, why you're visiting and all that, and doing the worships and whatever... You can't bullshit yourself, fam. You're faking it, man. Because no, it's like you're not telling people your secret. You're just asking forgiveness. So you better like keep it 100 if you actually like want to be forgiven or whatever. If you believe that, you know what I'm saying? So you can't be like, oh God, but I did this, but you know, like I didn't know. Nah, but well, you can say that shit, but you gotta take it the route where it's like, I did this and come clean, bro.
Come clean, you know, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just acknowledging your sins and be like, this is who I was, and I ask for forgiveness, you know?
Yeah, and that's how you feel peace, bro.
Right.
I mean, if it hit some people are different. Who knows, bro? For me personally, I never thought I would do that. I never thought I'd feel something like that. It's just, you know what it is that makes you feel like that this place is like crazy. Or if you go to any like holy religious sites, where you see people around you aren't playing, laughing, joke, like they're seriously there to worship, fam. That energy, it'll get to you, bro. It's like, bro, and that place carries millions of people, and they're all doing the same thing you're trying to do. So if they're dead ass about it, crying, whatever, like serious, and you're trying to take it for a joke, you're a waste man type, you know, like you might as well just, bro, you know, like. And
I feel like in a place like that, so holy,
you start to believe. You have no choice but you believe that, yo, this is legit. So fuck, because if all these people are doing that. And
it must be true, you know?
Yeah, it must be true, or it must help, it must work, it must find peace, right? It must, even if it's like, forget about the afterlife time. Let's talk about
the now.
Now, right? If that's what you gotta do to find peace, why would you bullshit it, bro? Right?
Right. And that's true, bro. Like, it reminds me of, like, my time when I was a kid. I used to go to, like, Bible, like, church camp and stuff like that, you know? Yeah. And it was my first time around an environment where the people around me thought the same regardless of where they came from, you know, whatever their backgrounds were. So for me, like, we had times where we'd go into like this thing called a barn. Like, it was a barn, and that's where we'd have our services, you know. So when people were like praying, crying, going back to how you're talking, like when people are feeling that spiritual energy, you know, inside you're like, yo, this must be life, you know. Like you somehow, like, your brain changes, and then it's like, yo, am I really here?
Yeah, especially when you know those people, fam, and you know they don't act like that.
Exactly.
And then they're acting like that's like, yo, this shit, what the. You know, like, yo.
For sure, man. And I think it goes back, man. It's such a big spiritual high. You know what I'm saying? But that's crazy, man. Saudi Arabia, for sure. You know, and I think that's crazy. Like, I know a lot of friends that have been there. You know, I definitely had my friend Ali who was there, and he talked about his experiences. For sure. Yeah. But then come back to the Western side of the world after those trips. Yeah. Do you feel the peace sort of dissolves out, or you still have that peace?
Depends, bro. I don't know, bro.
Falling back under, like,
you can't give up, because when you reach it, it's not a thing peace, like, bro, you're always gonna have bad days, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're always gonna have like days where, you know, you feel so good, like, thank you God, thank you. And then it's days where it's like you try to ignore the fact that, you know, you just like, not like, I don't know, some people are different with that relationship, bro. I don't know.
I feel that.
But yo, I'm at peace with the shit I did. Like, you know, whatever I did in the past, like, I'm at peace now for that, you know.
And do you look at those as like more of like a learning curve at that point? You know, you're like, I learned from that, and
Yo, like I don't like. It sounds like a snake to say this shit, bro. It's like, I don't know. It's like I'm glad that some shit happened. You know how it happened, even though it's bad shit. But I'm glad how it happened. You know, because it like, I don't know. You know, you learn from that shit. Bro.
No, man, for sure.
Because certain times, bro, it takes something crazy or something extreme to make you learn from that. Yeah. Like, you know the shit, you know, you're getting lessons and shit, but it takes a certain thing to make you actually learn it and just say, fuck them, you know, like, it's in you now, right? So, yeah.
That's good, man. That's good.
You know what I'm saying, G?
That's what's up.
But yeah, bro, there's a lot of beautiful countries, fam. A lot of beautiful countries.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, what about you, fam? What's the most beautiful country you've been to?
Nah, for sure. Definitely the most beautiful country was Dubai, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
I've been to Oman there, but I like more natural beauty, fam.
Right.
I fuck with skylines and shit. I love city lives. But if when you get to see natural beauty, like waterfalls and like mountains and like,
so something like Canada, I guess you can.
Sunrise, sundown shit, bro. Yeah. Like, come on, these buildings ain't got shit on that.
No.
They ain't got shit on that, bro.
I guess, okay, but environmental wise, if you're talking about natural wise, okay, Dubai wasn't beautiful. It was beautiful in terms of landscape. Yeah,
and like desert, fam. Desert. Come on, bro. What the fuck you going out there to see, fam? I'm from there, bro. My family lives there right now, fam.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
My word, bro. They live quite next door, fam. It's desert, bro. Ain't shit, but so that's why I gotta try so hard with these buildings and shit, bro. Right? Because there's nothing really there to show off, bro. So they gotta try so hard with these buildings and make the city so nice.
And things, it's the new modern day.
You gotta
city,
catch up, you gotta catch up, fam.
So no, but I guess if
Saudi Arabia has some beautiful. I never been, but because I've only been to those two places I said, right?
Right.
So, apparently, like they have places with like mountains and like beautiful forests and like waterfalls, and I've been to Oman. Oman's a beautiful country, fam. Okay. That's natural beauty too. Oman, crazy country.
A lot of mountains or a lot of
everything.
Nature, yeah?
A lot of everything. Fam, you're in the city and you see mountains. Why are you driving with your whip in the city, fam?
Walk, nigga.
Muscat. You go there, fam. We say Muscat, you know?
Muscat.
Yeah. That's the place, fam. That's the city. More city beauty, but there are also mountains in the city. Like, fam, you're downtown, there's fucking mountains. Like, you see them, fam. And they build it so it's like a big hill that comes, right? Because the mountains, like, it's lit.
And then when you think about it in perspective, bro, you think about these mountains
and
in scale, it has been there and like are huge, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I remember, like, I was reading a book, and it was describing mountains, and there was like mountains. To describe mountains is like, it's like a little pimple on the earth, you know? It's like a little.
Yeah.
You know, when you go around the surface, then you go. It's a rough.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. In perspective of how big it is, huge, you know, it's huge. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Now, so definitely natural beauty like that, especially in countries. Okay, yeah. Dubai didn't have it, but if I can go back to the question, I'd say Ethiopia. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you were gonna say that to begin with.
You know, like Ethiopia was definitely beautiful in terms of, man, like it was just so much. Or even
Congo. I thought you were gonna say Congo.
Congo, but I haven't been there since 2005. You know, and even so, I wouldn't remember how it looked. All I just remember was a lot.
I would say all those African countries have some beauty.
All of them, huh?
Like, yeah, because it's the motherland,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the motherland, you know.
I've been to Egypt, right? Egypt's lit, fam. Cairo, there's a city called 6th of October. That city's like where the rich heads. Like where we stay was pretty lit, fam. It's like, take this in, right? So see this hood right here? Yeah. See outside right now? So imagine the hood right here, right? You see with the two entrances, here and here? Imagine that's gated. And then in the middle of the hood right here, instead of there's houses, there's restaurants and shit.
Oh, so it has its own plaza and villa and shit. Huh?
Yeah,
that's what's up, bro.
And hookah bars.
You know, that's what a lot of people are doing now. I've realized as I was traveling, a lot of companies want to create villas, like apartment buildings or even houses that have their own schools and shopping malls and everything.
Bro. They back home, they've been on that,
bro. When I heard that, I'm like, yo, where has this been, fam?
They've been on that, bro. They've been on that.
That's crazy, bro. And
it's like, who knows? The house that lives here could own the hookah. And the house beside him could own, because it's their local thing.
Right, it's beneficial for everybody, you know.
The money goes through them, you know. You can have outsiders that you don't know, but you have to know somebody that's there to get in, right? At night, at least when they close the gates and shit, you know. But you can have outsiders come and spend money. You can have tourists come and spend money. So it's the money stays in between these houses. Like, think about that, bro.
It's definitely beneficial for everybody around.
Yeah.
Damn.
But Egypt, there's a lot of poor people there too. Sad. Sure. Bro. People live in cemeteries and shit, bro.
No way.
Bro, you're driving by the... I remember this shit. I was there like 3 years ago. You're driving by the highway and shit. And then on the right, it's like the bridge kind of. And then there's like cemeteries, fam. And people living there, bro.
How does the government...
there aren't like this.
How does the government respond to that? Don't knowing that their people are,
Corruption, bro.
It's corruption all around. But then why am I talking about it? Huh? It's Africa, bro. There's always corruption. Governments think of themselves.
Of course, Egypt's Africa, fam. Like... It's like the cemeteries are different too. You know how we just got the one piece or whatever. Have you seen the cartel mafia ones with the houses and shit? Have you ever seen those? How the cartels do them? They build like full out houses for the like the size of a garage or some shit, like a house garage or some shit for the cemetery.
No way.
Yeah, for the funeral, like where they bury the person.
Yeah.
So over there it's kind of like that, but old style. And they just stood there, so people are living through. You see people hanging out like a clothes hanger with clothes.
But people don't actually dug out the grave and like.
Nah. They sleep with them. I don't know. I actually don't know that.
Yeah.
I just seen them there.
Just imagine, bro. I'm just imagining people making more space.
Crazy. That's some crazy shit, bro. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that.
Wow. Nah, man. Poverty all around, bro. I wish I could do something.
Crazy.
It's crazy. One thing too with poverty in Ethiopia, the poverty over there, bro. People are sleeping with people are just sleeping outside at night, like it's a casual thing to sleep outside on the streets, Like I know people, it's definitely like homeless people, but homeless people here are discreet about it. You know what I'm saying? Back over there, it was
they got shelters and stuff.
They got shelters. People have their corners and everything. But fam,
it's still hard out here, but it's kind of easier for people here, like the homeless. Kind of. I'm not saying some places are hard too, bro, like the streets but over there it's like. You really don't got no one to rely on, maybe 1, 2, charity people around helping people. Yeah, bro.
Nah, man, probably like one.
And that's the lifestyle though. Yeah. Like that's the lifestyle that people live in the streets, fam. They got the box and shit, and that's their life, bro. It's crazy shit.
Yeah, man. Being over in those places, you really get to look at life and be like, wow, like I'm grateful for even just stepping into a house over my head, a roof over my head.
For sure. Humbles you down. That's what I'm saying. The peace
really,
thing.
Yeah.
When I went... Bro, you know Ozil, the soccer player?
Ozil, yeah.
He was there when I was there, fam. In Mecca, bro. I swear to God, bro. Search that shit. Like, you can see when he went. You can see where he went.
But to everybody...
this guy's a nobody, fam.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
When it's like time when it's not really like the holy time, prayer time, whatever... Some people can't help themselves, right? But it wasn't like... Because, bro, that's haram. Like, because, bro, you're there to see God, bro. Who's this guy? Like, who is this guy, fam? You're a soccer player, bro. Like, you're going for something... You know what I mean?
But at the end of the day, he's equal to you.
He's equal because you wear the same clothes. The first night you land there, the men, they all got to wear the same thing, fam, when you do your worshiping.
Right.
Everybody. Rich, poor, the prince, the king, whoever the fuck.
Right.
The first time you come in for your trip, like the first time you touch down in that city, fam, you gotta go straight. First time you touch down in Mecca, you gotta go straight to the Kaaba, bro. Like straight to the mosque, where the Kaaba is and stuff, like the house of God, right? Wearing your holy clothes and stuff, and doing your worship that you gotta do, and then you dip, and then the next day you come through with your normal clothes and whatnot. So everybody that you see wearing the whites, the first that they just pulled up there. Rich, poor.
Oh, so as you transition, you change your clothes.
Just the first day. The first day you have to finish a certain type of worship. After that, you don't have to do that.
That's beautiful. Everyone's like level 1.
Everybody, fam, even the king, like the man that owns the country, cause when he does his holy things one time, like the first time he touches, he lives there, so it doesn't. The religious, laws is different, kind of. You know what I mean? But if you first time touch down, take this the crazy part in, bro. So some people don't touch down the city by the whip, right? There's a certain radius, not even just that holy mosque itself. There's a radius in the city about 30 kilometers or 15 kilometers from the house. Okay. That's when, before you enter that, you have to be changed, and you have to be clean, holy. We'll do all that shit. Like I'm not trying to preach religion right now. I'm just saying
no.
These things fascinate me, even if this was not my religion, fam. I swear, even if this was not my religion, and I learned about stuff like that, I'm sure in Christianity there's such things that fascinate me. Every religion things that fascinate me. I love shit like that, bro. I don't have to necessarily believe in all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's just like the thought of that the meaning of that.
Because mind you, it's fascinating because not also everyone gets to experience that. You know what I'm saying? So for you to experience it, you also get.
It's a whole different thing.
Yeah, it's a different life. It's a different part of the world. You're like, yo, not that many people are here for it. You know. Yeah. But I get to see this. You know.
Oh man, you become humble as fuck.
You're definitely part of something special and something beautiful at the end of the day.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
For sure, man. Really.
Even in the airplane, fam. In the airplane, they gotta change in the bathroom, whatever, before you get. The pilot tells you, yo, you're about to reach this area. You know what I'm saying? Change. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't changed already, fam.
Nah, nigga.
I swear my life, fam. In the airplane, bro. I swear I changed. Yeah. I took my underwear off because you can't wear anything but the white thing. So you no underwear. Just wrap it with two white towels. Imagine
what is the white piece of clothing you're describing? If it has a name.
I don't even. Okay. So I don't know. No, that's not what it's called. I forget what it's called, fam. It's just two towels, white towels, cuz. It's just supposed to represent that you're all on the same level. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got a Gucci one, fam. Nobody got a Louis one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that shit.
How often do you think you'd go back to Mecca and all those places?
Definitely the next time I go back, cause bro, the thing is when you go there is to go to clean your sins.
So what you tell me for the next time you're gonna do your
the next time I do it, fam, you know what, fam, it's hard not to when you come back here, bro. These it's so hard.
It's hard, man.
Because if all your homies were on that tip, fam, like they all came with you and they all got that, it's easy as fuck, right? You all just for each other. It's different, but you can't blame that. You gotta, you know, every man chooses their shit. That, you know,
we'll all walk a different path for sure.
But yeah, the next time I want to go back is when I'm. It's all in God's hands, fam. Whenever it is, I'll be
God's
ready.
God's timing, you know? God's perfect timing.
Yeah, I'll be ready, fam.
For sure. Damn, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Where's the holiest place you've been to?
Holiest place? Ethiopia, for sure.
Yeah,
man. Because I feel like you went to Mecca, right? So it's such a Muslim-based place, you know, whereas in Ethiopia it's Christian based. You know, so every morning at 9 a.m. or 7 a.m. you'd be hearing like churches having their bell, the morning prayer for like
we got the
2 hours, bro. That was something I am not going to lie. Being in that environment, especially that country, like there's nothing like that in Canada, you know.
No.
So over there, it's normal for people to hear like churches in the morning everywhere, you know.
Yeah. Us too. 5 a.m., 4 a.m.,
5 a.m. You're waking up.
But and you know what I remember from when I lived back home, the morning prayer calls, cause my parents' fam religious fam. So every time I get a crib, it gotta be like 5 fucking doors away from the mosque or whatever, right? So every morning, like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., whatever the prayer is, it changes, right? Throughout the year. It's so beautiful because the people that get to do that, they all got some nice voices. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, like when someone wakes you up in the middle of the night, you sleep and like banging or some shit, you cheese. Naturally, you're gonna be cheese. What animal, whatever you are, fam. When someone disturbs you like that in a way that's like, what the fuck, you know?
Like
you get mad. Yeah, it's like natural, psychologically, it'll do that shit. But then, when you wake up to something like
beautiful
waterfalls, or like the sound of these guys when they do the calling, it's like, what are you gonna get mad for, dog? What the fuck? What are you getting mad for?
It's a way of life over there, you know. Like you have to get used to this. Yeah. So Ethiopia was beautiful.
Some people sleep through that shit, bro. Some people don't give a fuck, bro. You think everybody on a religious tip over there, bro? I'm telling you about Saudi Arabia, where the 2 holiest places is, and these guys crossing the bridge to go do something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bro, the world, bro, it's like, it's crazy, bro. No, it's not. Everybody ain't 100, bro.
Bro, and the thing about Ethiopia too, going back, was every 5 blocks is a church.
Yeah, so just like us, every 5 blocks,
it's your corner store, fam.
So it's the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, what is going on?
Yeah, bro. It's crazy.
And they keep building. They just keep building and building and building and building, you know? So just holy places like that, it really does humble you down, man. Especially seeing how people live over there. You're just like, yo, if this was my life, I'd be a completely different person, you know?
Yeah.
So you try to bring back those good values over here and just try to live the life, you know?
You wish to live that life, though. As long as I know, bro, I want to be a good person, live a good life, and you know, have you know. I think I'll get to that. Right. If you have bad intentions in your head all the time and shit, bro, that's what you're gonna end up with, bad whatever, right? You're gonna. You know?
I'm also a firm believer, like if you put positive energy out, you know, you get positive back. You know?
And trust me, and when I transitioned through my life, I realized that, bro. Like, mans was always like, you know, I didn't want to even talk to mans, you know? Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. Why you talking to me, bro? Do I know you? Like, sometimes I actually do that shit, bro. I used to actually be like, yo, do I know you? Why you talking to me?
Like, you're very conservative.
Like, only to my homies type of shit. I have to know you. I have to know something about you. Like, I have to know you're cool. I don't want to be talking to... So it's like an ego thing, too, right? It's like... Who knows what some people I cut off, they could have, like...
It's funny.
Could have been some people that could have helped me now.
When we first met, I thought that was something you know, like, I'm so used to that too, because it's true, you know, like, niggas are like that nowadays, you know, very conservative. If they don't know you, or you're not, you know, their niggas don't know you like that, the niggas not really gonna talk to you, you know? So, but when we first met, you didn't really do that, but...
No, because, bro, when I came here, it's different. I transitioned, I told you, like, I wanted... But right now, in here, in this city, fam, I got the most diverse group of friends that I never had before.
Right.
Just because, and homies, bro, like, we became close and shit, we good, you know what I mean? So it's like, and before, in my old cities, I'd have 1-2 people, but they would only be those certain type of groups, right? Like, street mans, that's it. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. You know what I mean? Like, stupidest thing ever, bro. Why would you do that, you know?
Yeah.
Now it's like, I got everybody, you know? Because I don't know, when you leave that shit, bro, you don't know what you want to be now, right? Or you don't know what you consider yourself as.
It's crazy. From going from a street nigga, because in the street niggas, it's like, you need connections, but it's not like the friendliest connections, you know? But then when you move out of the streets, you realize in real life, you really need connections out of diversity. You know, like, having a diverse...
Because it's real life, bro.
It's real life, for sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure, and that's how you get by life, for sure.
Bro. Yo, but some people that are still doing what they're doing, they're trying to go, like, benefit do it in a positive way because of, like, stuff that's happening right now, you know? So they're trying to benefit, and they learn that from the streets and stuff, right? They would have never learned that in school or whatever, and now they're trying to use it. So not everybody in that shit is trying to be, like, you know, everybody's trying to get out, do something good, fam. You know what I mean? You're trying to, like, stay in the hood, stay in the chat, whatever, do your thing, get your money to go do something good. If that's not your mentality, fam, and you're trying to stay in the hood, get money, just stay in the hood and keep getting money. You know what I mean? Like, bro, how long do you think that's gonna last, bro?
Because it's gonna be repetitive.
How long do you think that's gonna last?
For sure.
Bro? That's definitely not gonna last, bro. I promise you that's not gonna last, bro. What's worth it? 5 years? Even if you call that lasting, when something you could have done in 5 years could make it last.
See, but some niggas are in the streets knowing that even if they go to jail, they'll still go to jail time. You know. Some niggas are not afraid to go to jail and take that 5 years because they know that's the consequence.
But that mentality though, bro. Like, why you gotta...
But how do you change someone's mentality?
Why it's not worth it, bro? Why you gotta, like... I don't know, fam. Every man is... I can't speak for other men, bro. Some people actually don't give a fuck, bro. They're like, same shit. They don't give a fuck. They want to be who they want to be.
But it's how you also said earlier. It's for also them to go through it and, you know, learn it. It's their life at the end of the day.
Exactly, bro. Bro, the shit, like, crazy, bro. Some things, bro, like... Some things that... Like, you see, bro, and you're just like, why, bro? Like, what are you doing, fam? The potential some of these people have out here, bro.
Yeah, some street niggas could have done a lot.
And, bro, I was lucky because, bro, I always had my family telling me shit in my head. Like, yo, bro, you're better than this. You're smarter than this. You know, I had home. It's just like, we were just poor, fam. So when you're poor, bro, you grow up with, like, poor people. You know what I mean? And poor people do... You know what I mean? They gotta get
anything by any means, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So,
for sure.
You're not bad, bro. But... when you start realizing everybody else don't do that shit, it just circles in and makes you seem like, yo, you're bad, so you start living that bad life and shit, you know.
But then that's why some people.
But yo, like where I grew up, bro, is nothing compared to like where it's like nobody could have benefited, nobody had a chance to get out. No, people chose to stay in it, like chose to do what they're doing. You know what I mean? Some hoods though, some other cities. People actually have no choice but to be in the hood and just get money and try to get out, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, but from where I was from, like, it was, at one point, you always had a chance to get out and go do something good. So you see, like, when I'm younger, right? So the older people that are still there, whatever, doing some shit, they had their time, fam. They just didn't, you know, they wanted to stay. So cool. I don't want to be like that because I see what that's leading to.
You see a bigger picture out of it.
That was my learning thing, bro. Seeing how people are when they're older. You know what I mean? Like, okay, yo, I remember this guy was young. He was like about my age now, and now he's like this. Because I remember, fuck that, I ain't trying to do that shit.
It's like you're sizing him up, you know?
Yeah, bro, like you just see the future with this guy in yourself. Like, yo, I wanted to do that. Like some things you actually wanted to do the same thing he does. Or she, you know, no, not she, fam. Like, you know what I mean?
No, but someone else.
Who knows? It could have been a role model. Anybody, right?
Anybody, yeah. We all learn from someone else's mistake, for sure.
You feel me? And yeah, bro, it's like, but then you see what happened when he did that. You're like, okay, fuck.
So before it becomes your mistake, you see their mistake.
Yeah. And then you just like, you know.
You just adapt to it. You're like, okay, this could possibly happen. I'm not gonna go through this.
Bro, my biggest fear, bro, is doing nothing in life. And it kills me when, you know, like I had days where I do nothing in life, bro. Like for a long period of time, you know.
Was it hard for you to find yourself with a distraction?
Because I wasn't like that, bro. I was just stuck, huh?
Was it hard for you to find a distraction, or like outside of being bored, like outside of not being productive and not finding something to do in life?
It's not like that, bro. It's like you just have to keep doing what you're doing. Like you just have to keep doing what you're doing. But it does nothing for you on a big term, right? It just keeps you, like, you just keep doing the same shit. That's, like, I'm still doing shit, but I'm not doing, like, what I want to do, like, on a big scale, like, change. Things that have meaning.
Yeah, like, where you at right now in your life, you're not doing
I have meaning because I'm doing something that's going to benefit either me, and which it will, and benefit people, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, or whatever you can... You know, benefit my family. I want to take care of my family, bro. So
your outlook on life right now is for everybody else and you.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, you think about everybody else too. Is that what you're saying? Like where you are right now in your life with what you want to do.
Yeah.
It's gonna like you're thinking about everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like you're putting everybody else.
That means
that means a lot to you're putting everybody else on your shoulders.
Bro, I can't disappoint my family. Bro.
You know?
They bro, I put my family to a lot. Bro. You know what I'm saying? And if I was like. And I'm glad I realized that shit, bro. Some people don't realize certain things. I'm glad I realized. You know, everybody knows what's good for them, bro. Everybody knows what they're doing is good and bad. They know, fam. Everybody fucking knows, bro. Some people have no choice, but they know. So what's holding everybody back from reversing? Like just stopping the things that's bad for them. You know what I mean? Yeah. Imagine you do that, bro. Like other things you do bad. Imagine you just fucking stop doing that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yo, can we curse on here, bro?
Yeah, you can curse.
Okay, cool.
We've been cussing for the last...
Are getting intense into...
cool,
you know how it is, bro. Yeah, imagine it's just... I want... if I cut out my bad things, bro, that I think are, like, it's holding me back.
But sometimes it takes a while to cut those bad things out, bro. I find myself,
discipline, bro.
It's discipline, it's patience, and it's really, like... It's really just self-discipline at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, it's all your head, fam.
Yeah, you know?
This shit right here, though, it's gonna fuck it up for you, you know?
For sure.
A lot of things will fuck it up for you. You take all that other shit, toxins.
But sometimes it's also, like, I feel like we as humans are so naturally to understand age. Like, right now, we're in our young age, you know? We're only in our 20s. So, for now, we're doing the fuckery.
Yeah, I feel
even though we're acknowledging our fucking, you know, dumb shit. It's like, shit, man.
Dog,
it's a process,
I used to take beatings for my dumb shit, so I always knew dumb shit, bro. Trust me, dog.
It's a process to come out of these fucking bad habits. But for sure, man, I think with life definitely teaches you a lot, and like as you go through life, you know, fam, like it becomes more beautiful, you know, once you start understanding, yo, the things I did before, why the fuck did I do it when I could have lived a more beautiful, humble, you know, like experience on this world.
Yeah.
You know, that's set out for me right now.
Yeah.
You know?
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
And there's so much out in the world to do, fam. You know, like sometimes we think that we can't do a lot.
Cause your mind isn't thinking as big, bro. Like some people don't fucking read, right? Like don't, like all they do watch videos and shit.
Yeah.
They don't know what's really out there, bro. You know, like Black Mirror.
Yeah.
You know that show?
Oh, I love that show. Yeah.
Okay, look, like take this in, fam. All the real shit that's going on in the world, real shit, okay? Real life stories, okay? So imagine a man getting high with a blunt right now and watching Black Mirror, which half of these men do out here, okay? You already know. Shout out to you, fam. But yo, listen, fam. It's not dissing you, bro. Just listen, okay? So, fam, you're not just thinking about the show when you're watching it. You're into it. How long does that thought stay in your brain after? And and how long will you remember that when you tell somebody else the next episode about some stupid non-life existing shit? But yo, what if this happened and there was this and And that your brain, fam, when it thinks like that and it keeps thinking, and trust me, I know because I fell into that shit before too. The trap, fam. It's a trap, bro.
Yeah.
You know, your brain, you know, it's just, bro, it's fucked up, fam. It starts thinking about it all day, and then you relate that to real life, thinking real life shit can happen. No, but sometimes, and then boom, that's how marijuana gets niggas paranoid and shit, bro. Like, it's like,
well, the brain is such a powerful, you know, like, I guess, what is it, organ, or like a part of a piece of our body, organ, yeah. Yeah, so bro, like once one little negative thing, you know, I always tell, like, a negative thought is like a red drop of blood in a white pure, you know, white pure ocean, you know.
Yeah. Or you need like a nice cup of water, you know, clean cup of water, you drop a little blood drop on it. You fucked up the whole thing, man. You fucked up the whole thing. Bro, that's a fact, fam.
And drugs can definitely enhance that, like, that whole thought.
You know what I mean? Like, and then it'll fuck up your shit, bro.
Yeah.
It'll fuck up
you
the
lose
way
your
you
way,
think.
you go this way, you go that way.
And it'll have you thinking, like, you know, you're paranoid, like, emotion-wise you feel some type, like, it's fucked up, bro. It's for what? All for a fake shit. When it's real shit that you won't feel shit over.
Yeah.
Going in countries and other places in the world, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's good, bro. These $1 million, y'all, we gonna get assassinated for this shit, bro. Yo, you already know.
Nah, man, it's all good. We're speaking our thoughts.
You see what I'm saying, though? You see what it does, though?
We're speaking our thoughts.
You see what it does, though?
Yeah.
You see what that shit does, though?
Yeah.
That's how it has you thinking, bro. As long as you're aware, though, you're Gucci.
Damn, bro. But Mo, this was definitely a good one, bro.
Yeah,
Wow, thanks for being on. And thank you guys for definitely tuning in.
Shout out to my boy Jojo,
respect, bro. Respect. Thanks for coming up.
Man, all day,
man. If you guys definitely want to hear more of these podcasts like these, you know, definitely tune in. Let me know what type of topics, or if you guys would like to be on my podcast, let me know. Shoot me a text or shoot me a DM through my Instagram account at Urban Legend Podcast on Instagram. Follow me, and I'll definitely check you guys on the next episode.
Yeah.
Peace.
Jeez.